Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.
Call yourselves Title Town? Are you kidding me?
That's fraud.
It feels like a gray area.
Spoiler alert, Canada. Cup's coming back to the US of A.
There's way too much negative stigma attached to strippers.
I hate you guys so much.
My dog just shit his ass.
Hey, everybody, and Wednesday night, welcome to another edition of Craft Brewed Sports. I'm Mike. I'm back. With me, as always, my main man, Scott. Scott, how you feeling tonight, man?
Feeling great, feeling good. Welcome back, my friend.
Thanks, man. You guys did a great job last week holding it down. We
did a job.
Don't sell yourself short. You guys did awesome. Rusty delivered, man.
Really, if anything, it was just Rusty. But all credit goes to Rusty.
I was on the airplane ride back from Florida, and I'm listening to the episode, cracking up, laughing out loud, and I was like, damn, I never have seen a baby pigeon. I'm like, Rusty might be onto something here. This dude is legit.
Came with the heat.
Also hanging out, as always, Mookie. Mookie, how you doing tonight, man?
Yo. I am feeling good here after a massive FC Cincinnati win, baby. How about that? Who knew that shit was possible? Like,
aren't they all massive? Because they don't have
it's the first.
I feel like that's the fifth in our entire time in the MLS, to be honest. But when it first came across, because of course, I'll get into that later because I got to cuss out some people about the TV situation here with FC. But feeling good, man. Let's do this.
Good, man. Good. Glad you're feeling good. Jenny Bobenny chiming in there on Twitter. What's up, Jenny? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Ayden,
new phone. Who dis?
Intern Ayden. What's up, Ayden? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, you feeling good with your Braves today? Your Braves treating you right?
So far, so good. We'll see how that keeps going, though. Yeah, they like to choke and lose and hurt my feelings, but we'll see.
Every time they've sniffed 500 this year, they've fallen back and lost a whole bunch. So I'm expecting that.
Get to 500, lose 4 in a row. But they win today. They're above 500
for the first time all season.
Let's go.
Weird. What's that like as a baseball fan to have your team above 500? Because that's got to be a weird feeling. I'll
get you a book on it.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. We got an awesome show tonight. We're going to make fun of Cowboys fans a little bit. Yes, Jenny with the I don't know if you guys saw the pictures. FC Cincinnati's stadium was all lit up. But
Jenny sent that to me. It looked like a disaster.
Dude, unreal. They basically just turned the stadium into a billboard. They were like, Sherman, and here.
Hey, yo.
Unreal.
No, hold on. This is what soccer is. You gotta get paid so you can buy yourself some better players. Like, they're doing what they gotta do, man. And let's be honest,
they better be running that video board nonstop because that team
absolutely
ass. They should have commercials nonstop. Let's pay them. Let's do a Craft Root Sports advertisement on TQL Stadium.
Mike, honestly, did you not just hear what you said? They blow ass. Hence the Charmin ad on the entire stadium. Like, why don't you people get this?
Nah, you're right. Let's talk about these beers that we're drinking tonight. This is a very important day. 19 years ago today, the Eminem Show dropped one of my favorite Eminem albums. So this week, we are doing our beers on the Eminem Show scale. We're going from drips all the way up to Till I Collapse. So, Scott, what are you drinking and where's it rate on the Eminem scale?
It's Groundhog Day again. I'm drinking MadTree Rubus Cacao for the second week in a row, and I think for the fourth time on this show. Last week, I believe I said it was at the top of the scale. We'll see how it holds up.
Fair enough. Drew, what are you drinking rated on the Eminem Show scale as you Google to find the track list from the Eminem Show?
No, I already had it up. Thank you very much, Dick. I'm trying to find some research later for when we do that hockey, okay? Okay, man. So I am drinking.
Christoph is back. Sorry. Christoph is back. He said, "Cheers from Germany." I think Christoph was the dude that
shaved his head.
right?
Hell yeah!
Christoph, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning
going
back
on,
in. Also, we're opening up the drunk line tonight. So listen, we'll put a comment in here in a few minutes. You guys can join the stream. We'll let people on every once in a while. Christoph, if you want to shave your head live on the show, tonight is the night to do it. You're going to be able to call in. We'll be able to do it. So let's go, man. You're going to shave your head live on the show.
And that is how Craft Brewed Sports ended. Because the real FCC will shut us down. But you know what, man? I welcome it. Let's do this. Christoph, give a shout out. Mike will open up the line. He is drunk. Perfect. That is perfect. Game time. Let's go.
I can't wait for the drunk line. It's going to be so good.
We are going to get shut down. So anyways, and here's the best part too. I say that as one of the people who almost shut us down back in the day on said drunk line.
I'll tell the story about you on the drunk line here in a little bit.
Hey, Isabella, how did hey, there it is, my graphic. I did a thing. How did your final semester work out? Let's hear some stories about the end of finals and whatnot. Did you go to all of them? Because we know Ayden at least did, because I think he said he graduated. So we know he locked it up.
So he did.
Yeah. So did you also come through and enter the adult world and start suffering? Now, Ayden, don't worry. It's great. You're going to love being an adult and college graduate, all the debt that comes with it. It'll be perfect. Anyways, I'm drinking Islands in the Dream by Melvin Brewing Company out of Alpine, Wyoming. I think this is the first beer I've had from Wyoming. 5.7 ABV. Here's my favorite part. 369 caps on Untapped. Damn good time. Yeah, you sort of went with that. I will say, though, on the Eminem Show scale, it's probably a Say What You Say. Not the worst track on there, not the greatest. Like, you could suffer through it. And then you get to Till I Collapse. So it has a potential to lead into something great, but at the same time, middle tier.
Hold up. Did you just say Suffer Through Say What You Say featuring Dr. Dre? Are you freaking kidding me, Drew?
Mute this man.
Look, man.
Dude,
Listen,
you're already
there's
on
so many stronger.
on thin ice tonight, my man, because I have issues with what you did last week.
Listen, buddy. First of all, you want to talk about last week, motherfucker? My family grew up on 8 Mile. That's right. 8 Mile was my backyard, said my father, not me. But this is a stated and proven fact. So if you want to come at me about knowledge about the 313, child, please.
Wow, you're wrong. Ayden, what are you drinking tonight? And please rate it better than Drew just did.
Oh man, I'll try my best.
For you.
I got this because the can was really cool. It's called Ukiyo, maybe. It's a mystery if that's how it's pronounced, but it's from 3 Taverns Brewery. So far, I'll rank it a Superman because it's pretty calm, but pretty good overall so far, you know.
You got to make sure you go with an unedited version, though, because that edited version of Superman is god awful.
Dude, it's so bad. That edited version of Superman is so bad.
Am I the only one that thinks of Brittany Murphy during Superman?
No. I think of something else.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
I remember that music video.
Yeah. Hey, this is a family show, guys.
This week, I am drinking Omen is the name of this beer because Scott, mega fan Scott Skrzyzewski, posted this week in the Craft Brewed Sports Facebook group that it is stout season where he was at, and it is always stout season for me. So I'm drinking this stout. It's from Progression Brewing in Northampton, Massachusetts. 8.6% ABVs, 3.99 caps on Untapped. On the Eminem Show scale, from drips to Till I Collapse, listen, it's good, but I don't know if it's Till I Collapse just yet. So I'm probably going to have to put this one at what I consider the most underrated Eminem song of all time, Square Dance. That was actually my favorite track on that album for the longest time. Oh, it's such a good song. And up there. Did you just mute me? Did you?
Yeah, because you just said that Square Dance was your favorite track on that album. And
no. I said at one point it was my favorite.
At one point, at no point should it have ever been your favorite. I mean, it's a fine track, but it is not near the top.
Actually,
the gibberish verse was what got it for me. The verse where he says like all the gibberish. I loved it back in the day. Let us know in the comments what you're drinking and rate it on the Eminem Show scale, from drips all the way up to Till I Collapse. Look, we already got somebody joining the stream. Our buddy Ed from Pardon the Punctuation. Ed hanging out here.
Whoa,
what up, Ed? How are you, man? Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, he broke it.
Oh, no,
worry, Mike, I'll save you.
I forgot to take it off of mute.
There we go.
You, Mike.
What's up, man? I'm disappointed that you're wearing a Bearcats hat on this stream right off the jump.
I put it on just for you guys.
Jersey, bro.
I put it on just for you guys. I'm like here in my kid's room getting ready to put him to bed, and I was like, let's put a jersey on, talk to the guys.
Wait, so you're getting ready. You're putting your kid to bed. You see that the stream is open. You run and put on a jersey and then go back to the room and call in just to talk shit.
I mean, yeah.
God,
whoa, Mike, there's kids around. Come on.
Yeah, sorry. Talk stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's not in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Get another snack.
Oh, you gotta get a snack before bed. I mean,
No, it's 8:00. Shut that kitchen down.
Yeah, there's no snacks now. Ed, what's your hot take of the week, man? What's your hot take you got for us?
He's like, oh, I was supposed to do show
I didn't
prep.
plan anything past the jersey.
I didn't play. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I didn't play anything past Jersey. Yeah.
I mean, what more do you need to plan? Like, dude, nailed it.
That's well done. Anything you want to plug while you're on here, Ed?
No, the kid's crying now, so I think I should go probably put him to bed.
All right, bud. Talking to you, man.
Dynamite colon, Ed. Thanks.
See ya, Ed.
That is a stellar way to bring the drunk
first drunk line call back, and that was perfect. That was beautiful. I love it. Listen, if you got anything you want to get off your chest, call in. We got some stuff we're going to talk about. Feel free to chime in the comment section or hit up the drunk line. But here's why we're doing the drunk line. Because last week while I was gone, Drew tried to pull some bullshit shenanigans.
Oh, what?
I am unhappy about it. So this week we are auditioning Drew's replacement because I am sick and tired of his crap with these bets.
Bro,
we did the J. Cole prop bets, right? We did the J. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember exactly what had you all pissed off. Because I'm like, come on now. I didn't do nothing besides freeze again. What the fuck,
Return
man?
of Mookie's internet, baby!
Right? Like, I swear to God.
Dude, you upgraded your internet. It's worse.
Well, no, but wasn't it? It was fine last week, right? Am I missing?
No, last week you sat there and you stuttered. Jesus, dude.
Well, no. So all I'm hearing is I definitely need to buy a new computer for the show. So
sure, let's go with computer. You need to upgrade the computer. But here's what Mookie did that pissed me off. We did the J. Cole prop bets a couple weeks ago when J. Cole started his professional basketball career on May 16th. It has now ended. Today was the end of it. May 26th. It is over now. 10 days.
Wait,
but
who?
Everybody bet on J. Cole, and the only one who got his bet right was this guy. And because I wasn't here, Mookie decided to pull his Mookie shenanigans and go, well, you know how this goes. Everybody wins except for Mike. And then he gave me the loss and everybody else. So I was furious.
Square Dance was your favorite track on Eminem Show at one point. So, I mean, I'm kind of with Mookie on this one.
Winning.
So we're replacing Mookie. He's finding this
good
out right
fucking
now.
luck, man.
And the reason why we're doing it this way is because this is how Mookie got on the show. He once left when we used to do the drunk line. We used to do voicemails. Mookie left 15 voicemails.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Best part is I tried to get this so much earlier, but it took me a long time to find it. So I was like, this is even better. I'm gonna hit him midstream with that. Pow!
That was perfect.
Oh, that's amazing. So the drunk line's open. Feel free to chime in. You'll join the stream just like Ed did. Yes, Ed, you were auditioning. Sorry, man. I don't know if you've replaced Mookie, but if you guys want,
you're not gonna tell the story now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did. I started to tell the story. Mookie left 15 voicemails for the drunk line, including one where he was like, how do we know what dinosaurs sounded like? Which I was really happy to hear you bring that back with Rusty last week. Because you like did dinosaur voices in that voicemail and you were like, they could sound really high pitched. And you had a whole thing. I mean,
and again, you remember where that came from, right?
No, I don't remember where that came from.
Yeah, I was on the shitter while I made that call. And it was the first night you guys had the drunk line open. And I was like, man, I got to make sure that I call in and leave him a message on the show. But we were up in, where is Wright State? Is that Dayton?
Dayton, yeah.
Right? Yeah, we were up in Dayton at like a freaking Marriott before a Luke Bryan concert. So I'm like,
your
great.
first mistake.
Yeah.
Well, hey, when wifey says she wants to see Luke Bryan shake his butt, you just say yes, ma'am, and you go. So we were up there before pre-gaming and stuff before we go to the concert, and I'm like, shit, this is the only option. This is the only chance I got. Like, I'm not going to have another quiet moment where I can do this without a bunch of people shouting in the background, screaming Luke Bryan lyrics. And so I was like, all right, here we go. And then I don't know where the dinosaurs thing came from.
Dude, I don't know either. You were hammered, but it was amazing. So that's how Mookie
country music, baby.
That's how he ended up coming on the show. Christoph apparently is not seeing the messages. If you guys want on the stream, craftbrewedsports.com/drunkline. That's how you get on. craftbrewedsports.com/drunkline. That'll take
you to, I'll put it on the YouTube feed.
Yeah, I did. I already did twice. I don't know if he's not seen it. craftbrewedsports.com/drunkline. Just type that into your browser, and it'll bring you into, and we'll let you onto the show. Before we do the next, maybe we'll see. I don't know, but if Christoph is going to be shaving his head live on the air,
Christoph's in for sure, but
he's in. That dude's and that's going to be a tough act to follow after that. But let's do some dumpster fire, because we had some things happen this week in baseball. I don't want to say major league. It was just regular baseball for some of this stuff. But there are definitely things we got to talk about. So let's get into some baseball real quick.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
All right.
Never
get
every fucking time. Ian Kinsler's face just bites it.
Well, now is that clip though isn't from Ian Kinsler biting it, right?
No, that's major league.
The audio isn't for sure.
But it's just so well timed. It's almost like it actually happened. That's the best part.
Thank you. I do what I can. All right, so we're gonna play Fire Dumpster Fire. That's where we pull up some things that happen and we rate them from fire or dumpster fire. No in between. You either get to pick that it's fire or that it's dumpster fire. This week, the Frederickson Nationals. Fred Nats. They just go by Fred Nats, which is actually kind of baller for a minor league team. They decided to do Harambe themed jerseys. They actually announced this last year, and this week was when they actually busted them out. So let's do fire or dumpster fire on the Fred Nats Harambe themed jerseys. This is actually what they wore. It's got a picture of that majestic creature on the front and the back. Tons of pictures of Harambe along the sleeves. Scott, I'll go to you first. Fire or dumpster fire?
This is one of the most fire jerseys I've ever seen for any sport ever. Anything. That's all. I mean, seriously, this is one of those jerseys that if you're playing for them, I know that they auction them all off afterwards, but if I'm a player, I'm like, nah, I'm not giving you all this. Like, I'm keeping this. Is a keepsake for my kids. Like, I might not ever make it out of the Fred Nats, but this is going with me to the grave.
All right, Drew, what's your dog
this?
Think? What's your dog think, Drew? Because I heard that bark.
Which one? I think that was Ziva. She's barking at Rockney, the old.
She said fire.
Yeah, I heard fire.
No, she was more like, I'm gonna bite your face.
Did you switch to the minor league basebal hat?
I did. No, I had it on. I just turned it around. So yeah, I'm repping my Montgomery biscuits.
Biscuits,
over here.
baby.
Well done. That's
so delicious. I gotta tell you that the biscuits may be my favorite part about living close to a Popeyes nowadays. So it's fucking fantastic, man. Those biscuits and some hot sauce, but these are trash. I don't give a fuck about this gorilla. I hate this gorilla.
What? Ayden, what do you think about these jerseys?
No. You don't mute me on this one.
Ayden, what do you got for us?
No. I am gonna.
I'm not here for it, Drew. We're not gonna slander the dead monkey. Get off the show. Stop it. No.
And he turned into this bullshit like
no, you're not gonna slander Harambe.
No,
Stop it.
I can't stand Harambe.
No, we can't stand you right now. Stop it.
No one can ever say.
Ayden, go.
This is my perpetual state. So I don't know what we're.
Ayden,
I'm gonna just keep right through this, man.
40 of them.
Thank you, Ayden. God damn it, Drew.
No, fuck this gorilla. I'm sick of hearing about him.
You're the worst.
Biscuit says there's no sleeve patch that says "dicks out," so it's a dumpster fire.
I mean,
that's not a bad take.
That's a fair point. This next thing we're going to talk about is these
Whatever.
MLB
Whatever.
City Connect hats that they announced. New Era announced these hats this week. I picked these 3 in particular to showcase, but they did one for every single team.
Mike, where's like the courtesy warning to people that might suffer from seizures and vertigo with this rotating hat bullshit you got going on here?
Oh, you're right. You're right. People might suffer. Let's make it full screen. Okay, here we go.
All right.
These hats, a New Era announced these hats, immediately got grilled for them, and have since pulled them off the shelves. So I picked these hats, Cincinnati, Atlanta, and Detroit, but every team has one. They've got the area codes for teams, but they've screwed up. Like, some hats don't even have the right area codes. There's Christoph. Christoph, join
Hey,
me,
you found us on Facebook.
I remember that from last time when Christoph was like, if you can find me on Facebook,
Yeah,
I'll
fuck
shave
you on
my
the
head.
HIPAA too, Biscuit. I feel you, bro.
Well, I'm here for fuck the hippo, but there's no way we're
So what, you'll fuck hippos but not gorillas? What's that saying about you, Scott?
Anyways, these hats,
What does that say about someone? I don't know.
Shitty chiming in. These are trash dumpster fire for
So
sure.
bad.
They really
It
are.
looks like bad clip art. It looks like they just took clip art and just shoved it in. Scott, what's going on with the Braves one? Why is there a UFO next to the A in the front?
I
What is
have
that all
no
about?
idea what the fuck is going on with that.
I know this one. It's ATLians from Outcast, but
Oh,
no
they-
one uses that logo. It's not
I was
real.
just gonna say, I'm like, that's a
that's-
real stretch.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say. It just doesn't work
Oh,
at all.
Mookie,
God.
why are there cherries on the Detroit one? What's that one all about?
Oh, dude, you've never had a Michigan
Cherry trees up in Michigan, bro?
No.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
West
Come on,
Coast
come on.
cherries.
I didn't know
they're
that was a
fucking
thing.
bomb.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
fair.
Michigan cherries are the shit, man.
Yeah, they're
Especially
worth
up there
it.
in the UP.
I had
Mhm.
no idea that was a thing. The thing that I hate the most about the Reds hat, like granted, I hate the Buckeye.
What is in the
Is there a bucket of popcorn on the back? Like, what the fuck
No,
is
you
that?
know what
What
that
is
is?
that?
It's supposed to be Skyline chili. It's a bowl.
Oh,
Christ, are you
Listen how
serious?
listen how they did it. They did a bowl, and then it looks like it's got the cheese on top, and then they just put a picture of a chili pepper on it. There's no like what do we even do? You don't even know what Skyline is, bro.
Like,
All right,
okay,
no,
so
no,
it's
no.
like, even if these
No.
hats like started off okay, then things like that just made it complete trash. Like, you're gonna try
Okay.
to say this is representing Outcast, which, by the way, if I was Outcast, I'd call Atlanta and cease and desist on this one. Like, don't represent us with that fucking stupid UFO. And if you're gonna do Skyline, do it right. Like, what the shit is that?
Right.
Dude,
Yeah,
so
can
you know what it is? You know what this is? It's a marketing executive having their like middle school kid and their class do a fucking class project and like, all right, everyone in the class gets a different MLB team and just make a hat about the city and get the area codes on there, the team names, and just pick some stuff and have fun with it because I don't want to pay an actual marketing firm to figure this shit out.
Dude, there
we'll
were
throw the
hats
trash
that
out there
didn't
and redact it.
There were hats that didn't even
Rookie
have
Chris.
an area code. Nothing. There were no area codes on some.
Well,
of
because
them.
there's no Wikipedia entry for Milwaukee. So yeah, what do you expect? Like they're like, well, apparently that city doesn't exist.
So terrible. I'm very happy that MLB pulled these. But Scott, this was something I found when I was
Wait, MLB pulled them or
No, new era.
New era.
I was gonna say that'd be even better. Is if
But
that old white
apparently-
man?
Here's the crazy thing. These weren't done just for baseball. I found out through my research, they did these for like every sport. So there's an Atlanta Hawks hat that has the same alien UFO and the same ass-looking peach on the side of it, at the exact same spot. They didn't even change it. They just were like, well, put it on a different color and put the Hawks logo
And
on
what
it.
the fuck is wrong with that peach? Like,
Dude, I
not
love
even
that
the right
peach,
color.
though.
He's just trying to get it. That's what that's
No,
all about.
And you know what that peach reminds me of?
I'm
I think
interested.
I think it shows up at the end of Archer, which makes me feel good because I love Archer and I love seeing that peach after Buckeye leaf or weed. That is a
It's
good
definitely the
question.
Buckeye leaf. 'Cause
If it was a weed leaf, that would make the hat legit. But I knew it was a Buckeye leaf right away.
I feel like Cincinnati's more about the meth, anyways, right?
Heroin, bro. Heroin.
That's true. That East Side's
You
all
should have
about
just
that,
had
man.
a
That
needle
black
dripping.
collar, baby.
Little needle dripping.
Christoph, listen. I know you're listening. You just commented head shave. Listen, go to your browser on your phone, craftbrewedsports.com/drunkline. do it now, and you will get on and you can shave your head. I can't wait for this, so don't leave me hanging. Don't back out of this now, dude. You have commented so many times on 2 different platforms. You better come through for me.
All right, Mike, I got to be honest, man. Before you push us any harder, so remember when I told you I got an LLC to protect us when we eventually got sued by someone for doing something stupid?
Yep, sure do.
Yeah, so like the free trial of that ran out. So just like keep that in mind as you push
the free trial of the LLC. Like, how is that a free trial? Isn't that a thing? It's like cemented.
Oh, I mean,
there
was like a
antivirus
wizard, and there was like all these different like things you had to click through. So I got to a point where I was like, that's probably good enough, and I still get their marketing emails. So like
Norton antivirus.
like what the fuck? It ran out. Like,
I mean, it feels like
we log on and they're like, "Hey, do you want to renew this LLC? It's expired."
You know damn well that LLC, you got to put your credit card in first, and it automatically charges you after the 30-day free membership. That's I hope you forget, and then now you're stuck paying for CBS All Access and a fucking LLC that you drunkenly registered one night.
Well, now wait a minute. Let's not crack jokes about CBS All Access. There's some quality shit on there. Like, isn't that Paramount Plus now? And they're about to get
in that case, then yes, Paramount Plus is legit.
Oh, dude, it's Mm-hmm.
All right, we got one more fire fire, and this was one I was very happy that you guys did not get to last week, because this actually came out last week. The Miami Marlins. This is a true fire dumpster fire. This is going to have some hotly contested debate around it, I think. The Miami Marlins unveiled, they were the second team to do the City Connect jerseys. If you remember correctly, Boston did one that looked like the Boston Marathon uniform, and Scott was not happy about it until I told him why it was done that way. Then he's like, well, damn, but now there's a story behind it. Well, the Marlins debuted the second MLB City Connect jersey, and I got to be honest, I'm going first on this one. This shit is fire. I love it. I love this blue. I love the red. I love the pinstripe.
+1.
It is such a good uniform. I love this one. Scott, you're clapping. You agree?
Sir, a week away, you didn't bump your head on anything. At least you were closer to these jerseys. As soon as they announced them, I'm like, bam! That's what the fuck I want to see out of City Connect jerseys, not whatever the fuck Boston put out. These are fire as hell. Again, shit team playing in them, but if you're going to watch a shit team, you might as well have fire-ass jerseys on. So sign me the fuck up for these. I love the crown on the hat.
I was going to say, can I get an explanation behind the crown? Like, I feel like there's a story there.
Happy to give you the explanation. This is based on the Havana Sugar Kings is the name of the AAA team. And if you guys don't know the Havana Sugar Kings, they were a short-lived AAA team of the Cincinnati Reds. So it made me love them even more.
Dude, you're the worst, man.
I am the worst. But they were the AAA team when the Reds changed to the Red Stockings, which I found interesting. This really cracked me up as I kind of dug deeper into this. So the Reds had the Havana team as their AAA team. They changed their name to the Red Stockings for a few years because of McCarthyism, and they didn't want to be associated with communism and stuff. But they've got a AAA team in fucking Cuba playing for, like, are you serious? Like, no wonder why they changed their name, because they're like, shit, we got a Cuban AAA team. People are going to get the wrong fucking idea. We're the Red Stockings now. We're not the Reds. It's cool. Let's go. But that's what these jerseys are based off of. And
so
love them.
I got to give you credit, Mike, because initially when you launched in that diatribe, I was like, man, why is this motherfucker got to give us the blow of some stupid baseball franchise no one cares about? But that actually turned out pretty good. My question is, and what's interesting is, as opposed to actually just, I don't know, pull the team out of Cuba, they're like, we'll just add a word and everyone will forget and it'll be fine because it's like the 1930s and nobody has internet.
What year? What? Do you know history?
Also,
but
you're the only one without internet that doesn't.
Oh, hey, Belly Up Kev, man, what's going on? How you doing?
Why are you echoing? What's up? Yo! He brought the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Hey.
Yeah, I just missed you guys, so I wanted to come in and say hi, and I didn't.
We missed you.
I didn't want Mookie to have to figure out how to use Periscope again.
Oh my God, I really appreciate that, bro. Like, do you understand how hard my life is sometimes?
I know. I'm just here to make your life easier. Don't you worry about it.
Kev, what appreciate that.
Is that Jim Beam?
Yeah.
You got some Beam open, like Alabama. It's an Alabama floral print shirt for those that'll be listening to the podcast later. An Alabama Crimson Tide floral print shirt opened up so the chest hair is poking out. Macho Man. Those are more Randy Hart, or not Randy, Bret Hart.
Don't you dare fuck Bret Hart.
Oh boy.
Is that camo on the top of those sunglasses too?
A little bit, kind of.
I love that he's got the roll tide on his shoulder too, though. Like, gotta represent.
I love it.
Wait, can we try something real quick? Go into your cam mic settings. Let's see if we can get the green screen on you too, man. Really welcome you into the speakeasy. Do you think it'll work? Is it too dark?
Image.
Why didn't you give it, Mike? Why didn't you give him the image before?
I gave him the image a long time ago.
No, you didn't.
Joining, this is Drunk Line, Mookie.
Mike, what kind of production value is this shit? He's part of the Belly Up family. We need to treat our own like it's right, you know?
You never gave me the green screen, actually. You did it yourself when I came on.
No, but I'm saying I gave you the background when you did the graphics for us when a certain company was potentially
right.
us, and you made
No.
But they didn't sponsor us.
That's not what it was. You give him ringworm. Sorry, my confusion.
What the shit?
Kev, what do you think about these Miami Marlins jerseys? Are these fire or are these dumpster fires?
Those are fucking fire, and anyone who says otherwise is an idiot.
Hell yeah.
Those are incredible.
They are so good, man. Did you have any feelings about the other dumpster fire things that we went through earlier in this? What did we have?
Those garbage ass hats.
Yeah, the
Those
MLB
are disgusting. The league needs to stop.
They did. They did. They did.
What they need to do is they need to divert the shipment from China and just send to Africa now, because it's not going to get bought, and they're going to end up going to the town where they send the Super Bowl losers T-shirts anyways. Just reroute the truck, reroute the tank.
They need a Braves hat to match all those fucking Braves championship shirts that they got.
Yes,
so
sir.
like,
exactly.
oh shit, we finally got a hat to match.
Just give them the fresh shit, give them the full shipment. It'll work out better in the end, man.
I self-hate my teams. God,
love them. You love them.
I do love them. Fuck.
Doesn't liking a bad team build more character, Scott? Aren't you doing good by your sons by raising them by being shitty team fans?
I guess. I mean, they are gonna know more pain than I did growing up, but I don't know. I don't know about how much character it builds.
Hey, Scott, my dad felt the same way.
How'd that work out?
His children having to suffer.
And now,
for which team?
Go through your team.
The Red Sox, the Patriots, around the time I was born, the Celtics sucked because they had ripped.
I was just gonna say, it's like that's true.
All of
that
those teams have won a championship in my lifetime.
They won a billion championships.
Right. So, Scott, Atlanta's about what they need is to bring back the Thrashers, and then Atlanta will turn a corner.
Ooh, yes, agreed.
That's you know what? If they bring back the Thrashers and it means the Braves finally succeed, I'm here for it. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Mr. Anti-warm weather hockey will totally change his
You're
mind.
goddamn right.
Kevin, what's going on with you, man? What do you got going on this week at Korner Booth Podcast?
We're going live at 6:30 tomorrow. Our intern's out, so if any of you guys want to hop on, you're more than welcome.
Oh, there you go. All right. I'll talk to the wife and see if I can make that work. But you know how that goes. Kevin asks me all the time, and it never works out. I'm never able to do it. Holy shit, Kevin. We got Christoph. You want to hang out and watch Christoph shave his head live on the air?
Yes, always.
Awesome. Christoph is here.
As he lights up. Yes.
He's ready.
Perfect timing.
Let's go.
Christoph, I gotta ask you. So thanks for coming on, man. This is the second time you found our stream and commented. How did you find us? Did you just randomly stumble on us on YouTube?
Yes.
Fantastic. And you're in Germany. Are you in Germany?
Yes.
Good Lord, we're international, baby. That's fantastic. What's your honest opinion of the show? What do you really think of our show?
Oh, I think it's great.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
That works for me.
Everybody loves us, baby.
All right, so Christoph, you are prepared to shave your head live on our show right now?
Okay.
Do you have a razor ready or clippers or something?
Oh, clippers.
Clippers? Okay. Look, man, we're ready whenever. What do you need from me? Do you need music? Do you need something to get you going? Do you want to talk for a little bit before we shave the head? How do you want to do this?
Everything you want.
Whatever I want. Okay, well, let's here. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little bit of fancy music here. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and start shaving that head. Okay.
I need a moment.
Okay, all right. Christoph needs a moment.
He's probably gotta go get.
We're getting the Clippers.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting the Clippers here, guys. How do you think this is gonna go?
I don't care. There's somebody in Germany watching us. I can retire.
Mama, we made it.
I was gonna say we're fucking huge. We're in this bitch.
I just want to know. Can we talk some football when he comes back, like European style? Because Euro 2020 is about to kick off soon.
Oh yeah, sure, I guess so. Tyson's saying this is weird. Yes, Tyson, we're all along on this ride. Look, this is what happens when you open up the drunk ride. This is how it goes. Sometimes some weird stuff happens. We'll kill the music until Christoph comes back. All right, I think he's coming back now. Christoph, you good, man? Christoph, did you think those Miami Marlins jerseys were fire or dumpster fires?
This is great.
I was gonna say the podcast is eating this up right now.
What's better right now? What's better, this call right now or anything my sister has done in the past?
Oh, that's tough.
Shitty Sanio becomes bad mates.
I was gonna say to him, like, we are living on the edge.
That's why I'm not going full screen on that just yet, in case you got to kill it real quick.
Sure.
All right, Christoph, you good to go, man?
Yes.
All right, let me ask you, are you married? You got a girlfriend? Anything?
I'm married.
Married. Is your wife going to be upset that you're shaving your head live on a podcast from Cincinnati, Ohio?
My wife is sleeping.
Oh, good. Surprise in the morning for her. All right, man. I'm ready for it. Whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and shave that head.
Okay. Let's do it.
This is the greatest thing that has ever happened on this show.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I love the belly up. Kevin's still just chilling there too.
Yeah, Kevin's just hanging out.
What I'm here for. Just here for the vibes.
Okay. Give me a countdown.
All right, ready? 3,
10.
2.
No, from 10.
From
10.
10.
All right, hold on. Hold
that's a big build up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that head. Oh no! No! Okay, here we go. Yes, Christoph!
Oh, yeah! Here we go.
Yes!
There it is. There it is. Wow, I got to tell you, man, you're looking good though. I feel like
it looks good on you, man. It does.
Yeah, this works.
Oh no, your internet's skipping,
come on.
Oh, no.
Internet's skipping.
No!
Well, the best part,
Somebody tell him to get off Drew's internet service.
the best part's gonna be he's gonna come back and it's gonna all be shaven. It's just gonna jump straight forward to that.
Well, we have a before and after, so it's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. Christoph, can you still hear us?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
good. Your video froze. Your video froze, so we don't know if how far you are on the hair shaving at this point.
He's at least halfway from when he froze.
All right, Christoph, try to jump off and come back in, okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right, you do that. Jump off and come back in. I'll click off the stream. Wow, guys, he did it. I didn't think
craft brewed sports first.
Do you realize how long this was in the making, though?
That is dedication, man.
Think about how long this was in the making, because Christoph commented like, dude, that was months ago. It was like one of the first time we went live on YouTube. He found us and he said if we find him on Facebook, he'd shave his head live on the show. And then here we go. He just shaved his head live on the show.
And
it's still frozen right there.
You know what my favorite part is too, besides us sharing the same internet. Oh wait, he's back. He's back. Hold on.
Back, baby.
Oh my God!
Yes! All right.
So good, it is looking so good.
Looking good.
I was gonna say you got a little bit on your whatever side that is. You're right. Oh, there you go,
Christoph.
Nice.
He's even getting all the way in the back there.
As you're shaving, what were you drinking tonight?
Let the man focus. Don't take anything.
That's true. Yeah, he's got clippers on his head, man. I love I love and respect the fact too, though, that like when you're like, what's your wife going to think? He's like, well, she's asleep, so she should have not fallen asleep and left me alone. I'm like, exactly. If she doesn't want me to do things, don't leave me alone while I'm drunk. Like,
you don't let me have clippers. That's how this works.
You know what else we should get while we've got Christoph on is a definitive answer. I think that the German people know definitely whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Man, he looks like he's done this before. This is impressive, man. There's like no hesitation.
It's
like every couple of months I do this podcast.
I feel jealous. I feel like that looks good too. Like,
he's saying this dude rules. Christoph,
yes.
You've got fans that think
Christoph, you've just become the most popular person on this podcast,
which is us 4 + 2 viewers. So you're doing real well. Or no, wait. I lied. There's 6 of us on the stream now. There's no one watching besides us.
It's actually weird. I suggested doing something like this in the Korner Booth, but Mike Brown said we could not have a XXX live stream. I was very disappointed.
I mean, this
I
is
gotta
aggressive.
be honest. It was my biggest fear was that somebody was going to show up hanging dong, and Ryan wants to know. Shitty wants to know if Christoph can replace Mookie. He's in the running, Mookie.
He's definitely the front runner.
Your seat is very warm right now.
Well, see, the problem is, unlike Christoph, my wife is still awake. So, what do you want me to do, man? Like,
Christoph, what time is it in Germany right now?
Oh, it's about 1 a.m.
All right, so 1 a.m. You've been drinking all night. What were you drinking tonight?
Beer.
Just beer.
Beer.
Okay.
Bavarian beer. Oh, that's good shit.
And then you stumble on us on YouTube and you decide, screw it, I'm shaving my head.
Yes.
Christoph, is it hot there? Has summer kind of come around? Has it gotten some heat? Are you dealing with some of that? So this is just helping you deal with the German heat in the summer?
Please? Pardon?
Is it hot over there? Is this helping you deal with, the coming of summer in Germany?
Oh, yes.
Good deal. Christoph, we got
one last question. Do you guys have cicadas over there, or is that just a North America thing? Like the big bugs, the big loud, noisy bugs that come every 17 years. Tyson, I've been trying to hang dong on here all the time. Mike won't let me. Like, I even try to just hang dong under the table just because, it's cool and fresh and, like, I feel better just being natural.
Christoph, what do you do for work?
For what?
What do you do?
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I'm in the town hall.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you're a government official in Germany, and you came on our podcast and shaved your head.
This is amazing.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
This is the episode we're submitting for Emmys. Damn it!
Yes.
No. I already have an Emmy. I need something different.
Are you a big fan of sports? What's your favorite sport?
Oh, soccer.
Soccer?
Yes, my man.
All right,
Who's your club?
Bavarian Munich.
All right. Okay. Respect that.
Okay, cool. I don't know.
Is Lewandowski the best striker of all time?
I don't think he heard you, Drew. Fire it again.
Is Lewandowski the best striker of all time?
What's best?
Or how about this? Is he the best goal scorer that the Bundesliga has ever seen? I know these are hard hitting questions here. This is like do that hockey, but on a whole different level.
I'm gonna bring Ed Mayhall onto the stream too. Ed's hanging out with us. Ed, how you feeling right now? As your face looks very confused as you come onto the stream here. How you feel about Christoph here shaving his head live on the air?
I put my kid to bed and I came back and he's shaving his head.
Way to restate the question there, Ed. Well done. Also, why is it sideways now?
Christoph froze again. He froze again.
Oh.
Well, why is it sideways?
He turned his phone, I think. He turned his phone. All right, we'll get back to Christoph. Ed, glad to have you back on. So now we got Ed from part of the Punctuation Podcast. He's hanging out with us. Kevin from Belly Up Korner Booth Podcast is hanging out with us. And Christoph is there somewhere, I think, with a freshly shaven head in the background listening in. So this is the greatest show we've ever done, Scott.
This is amazing. Like, I can't believe
we peaked. Like, we got to quit, right? This is it. This is the last show ever.
Well, we have to, if for no other reason. If you said, do you think anybody outside of this continent will ever hear this podcast? And I'm like, you're fucking crazy. And here we fucking are. All the way from Europe. Jesus, man. This is wild. Like, seriously, I'm fucking
insane. All right, let's talk a little sports since we got like a whole crew on here. I want to talk about the fight in the White Sox Cardinals game in the bleachers. Did you guys all see that fight happen? Did you see that one go down? Yes. If you haven't seen it, we'll go ahead and pull up a video now.
Is there a way that we can like poll the audience? And by audience, I mean, wrong button. There's the button. Who here wastes time watching baseball? Raise your hand.
I watch baseball.
I only saw 2 hands raised. Well, that's unfortunate. But
I'm watching baseball right now. Like, I'm paying more attention to what the Braves are doing than the show.
It's not on Hulu anymore, so.
Sunday afternoon, and I can't figure out the remote. Then I'll keep on baseball, but I'm not going to search it out.
Oh, that's different, Kev, because that's a point when you're like, well, what's more important now, finding the remote or my next Jim Beam bottle? Like I've been there.
I'll find the remote if I can't find it. I mean, if I can't figure it out.
Well, listen, this is what makes baseball great, and that's when you get a full-on fight in the bleachers. This happened in the Chicago White Sox, St. Louis Cardinals games. There were 2 girls that started brawling in the bleachers. It turned into a whole thing. I want to pause this video right here because this is what's amazing. So for those of you listening to the podcast, go check out the stream because you got to see the video. But you have all of these people crowding around, pulling out their phones. Everybody's watching the fight. Up here in this corner is a black couple just chilling, doing absolutely nothing, watching without moving. They're like, these white people are fucking crazy, and they just watch the action the whole time. Just keep your eyes up there as they just sit there and laugh to themselves at these people throwing haymakers and pulling hair and going absolutely buck wild in the White Sox Cardinals bleachers. Are you guys mostly surprised that this didn't happen between Tony La Russa and one of his players? Because I am. I feel like that's who is going to fight in this series.
You know, Mike, discriminating against our senior citizens is not funny.
What?
What?
Discriminating against our senior citizens is not funny.
Tyson saying somebody fucked around and found out. Yes, 100%.
Oh, we lost Christoph.
Yeah, Christoph just dropped in there. He was like, I'm done. I shaved my head. I did what I came to do. Good.
I listened to you assholes. That's all I got.
Christoph, thank you for that. That made
Christoph, you're the greatest.
I am blown away. Ayden, you still happy with your decision to join this show? You still happy?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice, man.
I was just gonna say,
oh boy.
He's like, I'm here against my will. Don't you see the gun off to the side?
You know, always a good time.
Should I crack another craft beer, or should I go for the cheap shit?
I mean, what do you got?
Why don't you bong? Why don't you Kong bong it if you're asking that question?
Deal.
Yeah,
some bourbon. Jeez, be a man.
Because my bourbon's all the way downstairs, man. That's like a long walk.
Oh.
Actually, it's in the basement. That's even longer.
Listen, we'll get Kong ready. Let's do a real quick commercial because we're coming up on 9 o'clock. So we'll do our real quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll do some Kong Bongs. We're gonna talk. I don't even know what we're going to talk about. Who knows what we're going to talk about? If you guys want to join the stream, correct?
We're going to talk about international head shaving.
Yes, international head shaving. I want to talk about this dude that ate quesalupas for an entire month or tried.
Yes.
Wait, can we first ask Ed what he was drinking? I tried to make you big screen, but I removed you from the stream, so I added you back and then made you big screen. What are you drinking over there, bruv?
Banana Foster's flavored rum.
Oh, damn. Straight from the bottle, too. Ed's not messing around going straight from the bottle. Okay, real quick commercial, and then when we get back, we'll do some beer bongs.
Whether you like baseball or not, there's two things that everyone can agree makes baseball great. Dingers and bat flips. So how about you step up to the plate and blast one to dead center field with our friends at Dugout Mugs. You can flip your baseball bat mug if you want, but it's probably better if you just pour your beer into it. With Dugout Mugs, it can be baseball season all year long. And if you go to dugoutmugs.com/craft, you'll get 15% off your entire order. All of your favorite teams, customizable designs, wine glasses made from bats, shot glasses with bat handles, and bottle openers made from bats and baseballs. Dugout Mugs has the perfect option for the baseball fan in your life. Hit them up, get 15% off at dugoutmugs.com/craft. That's dugoutmugs.com/craft. Dugout Mugs, swig for the fences. Look, there is not much worse than reaching into the fridge and realizing you are out of beer. Now you got to go out to the store, you got to deal with people. It's awful. Instead, let our friends at Beer Drop save you a trip and stock up your beer fridge today. Beer Drop will deliver award-winning craft beers straight to your door, starting at under $4 a serving. It's simple. Just go to craftrootsports.com/beerdrop. Tell them the types of beers you prefer, sign up for one of their monthly plans, and Beer Drop will curate a box of fresh, award-winning craft beer that will be sent right to your door. You don't even have to put on pants. You can swap out beers, add more, or even skip a month. And if you don't like commitment, you can still go and order delicious beers to be delivered right to you. Just go to craftrootsports.com/beerdrop. You're going to get $5 flat shipping. Doesn't matter how many beers you have in your order, $5 flat shipping. craftrootsports.com/beerdrop.
All right, we are back. Craft Brew Sports Wednesday night, drunk times. Do you guys want to go? Let's just go Brady Bunch style here. We'll get the whole crew.
Everybody Kong bonging it.
Yeah, I know. Kev, you were just drinking straight bourbon or Jim Beam, so you're not Kong bonging, I don't think. Ayden,
I had one next to my desk, and then I sent it to someone today, literally today. If this was yesterday, I would have just done it and then text the guy like, "Sorry, I'll get you a new one." I used it.
I have Ayden's down here in the studio. I haven't sent it off yet, but Ayden will be getting it for next week.
How about Mike? So mine's like completely broken now.
So like you got a shock on it.
I was it's hard. Yeah. So I realized none of you.
Smiley.
None of you knew what
game
happened
now,
because I was on mute. But like I started to fill up the Kong bong when like the thing had already broken a little bit. But I was like, that's fine. Most of the hose or tube or whatever is still intact. I can still use it. Except today I filled it up and the thing is fucking leaking from everywhere, like one of those goddamn sprinklers you throw on the lawn. And I just go, shit, fuck me, shit. Because it's leaking everywhere, and I've got computers, iPads, and shit. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Run to the bathroom, throw the thing in the sink, get it, Scott. And so, yeah, I'll shotgun it, Kev, but I need another beer because half of this is on the floor, half of it's on my table, and then half of it's in me because as I'm running to the sink as it's leaking, I'm like, oh, I should probably just drink the rest of this in here.
Look at Ayden chug. Hell yeah, go get it. Boom.
I love that I haven't had to say anything. I just flip the camera and then whoever's on just starts drinking. That's how this has been working as Mookie's talking about him ruining his Kong bong.
His tails of woe.
Holy shit. Don't put it
so wait, first of all,
he puts it in the dishwasher.
First of all, you can't get mad because if anything, we've made more money off the affiliate deal because my dumbass has to buy more. Look at that boy chugging a Vive too, man. That's no small task.
And pinky up on it too.
We're classy here at Belly Up, all right, man?
Worse. Hang on, because I want to figure this out between Ed and Kev, because chugging a seltzer cannot be good. But Kev also had to Kong bong a seltzer because Notre Dame backdoor covered Alabama, and we had the game.
Suck it.
So, how bad is that, Kevin? Kong bonging a seltzer.
So for Christmas, I got my stepbrother a Kong, and he decided the first thing he was going to Kong bong was a seltzer. So he was my guinea pig. I could see how he reacted and what he said about it. So I knew what was coming. The worst part was I did not expect the fizz as I poured it, so I got it all over my pants.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Back with us, Christoph is
back in the building.
Did you have to
spark it up, baby?
Did you have to go rinse off, Christoph? Is that what that was all about? It looks great, man.
It does, seriously.
It looks
That's the best
so
haircut we've ever seen on the show.
Tomorrow, when you go to City Hall, they are going to be all over you with that good look, man. It looks fantastic.
Love it.
And I love that you're just sparking up. Like, I work for the government. Nobody gives a shit about it. I do what I want around here.
Hey, Christoph, I took 3 years of German 1.
He's like, congratulations, dude.
He's like, that's cool.
So I got.
He's waiting for you. No, he's waiting. I think Christoph is waiting.
Hey.
He wants to hear your German.
Hey, Ed. Oh, yeah, get it.
Pressure.
Wie heißt du? That's all I got.
Nope, nothing. Okay, fair enough. Nothing on that one.
Sorry, remember.
So here's what I'm going to do. Let's talk a little. I don't know. Do you want to go hockey first, fellas? Should we do a little hockey first? We'll do a little hockey.
Day, man.
I am just going to keep going back to Christoph for the blank expression because that is my favorite reaction to. Because that's what I kind of envision most people watching this show look like as they're watching the show. They're just staring at it blankly, like, "Well, this is a thing that's happening." So I guess we'll do this. So I'm just going to go to Christoph for reaction shots throughout. But let's do a little hockey.
But hey, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
Scott, what the hell is going on in the Stanley Cup playoffs, man?
The Avalanche are beating ass and taking names. Fuck the Blues.
Well, yeah, they swept their series, right?
They did, and they toyed with them. Nate McKinnon is out here in beast mode. I'm loving it. And I was happy to be wrong about Washington being the one to come out of the East. They embarrassed themselves, and they're out, but I don't care about that because, get rid of the Ruski.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you think Connor McDavid has played his last game in Edmonton? You think he's done, or is he sticking around?
If he was smart, he'd get out of there. That franchise is morbidly terrible. So the last good thing they had was Wayne Gretzky, and he's known for playing for the Kings.
Well, and he's going too.
No, hold on, though. First of all, Scott, you're discounting the fact that he literally cannot get out of there. Canada isn't letting anyone leave because,
well, yes, but I'm just saying, long term for his career.
But is it that the franchise is bad, or is it that Connor McDavid is bad? Like, did you see his numbers over the course of this 4-game series?
Well, I think with Connor McDavid, it's one of those things where he's a regular season hero, and when the lights come on and the brighter lights come on for the playoffs, he shrinks. So that's what we're seeing here now. So it's one of those buyer beware situations. You're going to get an amazing all-pro during the regular season, and then you're going to get Atlanta Braves performance out of him in the playoffs. So I know all too well what the Oilers are dealing with.
But wait a minute, Scott. What makes you think he actually had a good regular season? Like, what are you pointing to?
He scored the most fucking points in the league, you dumbass.
He did, yeah. He scored how many points, Scott? I forget exactly.
Most. You just fucking heard me.
Okay. So he scored almost 2 points a game, yet was only a plus 21 for his team, and he doesn't even play in penalty kills. So, like, how do you justify that as being a superstar?
21 on and there's not penalty kills. How about that, Scott?
No penalty kills.
No penalty kills, and he's not even a plus 21. What about that?
Look, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, this is a real fucking situation that we got up there in Anaheim, where it's like, hey, you may be the greatest player to ever play this game, but since you can't succeed in the playoffs, nobody gives a fuck.
Wait, you said Anaheim. Are you sure you didn't mean
I meant
San
baseball
Jose?
when I said that, you son of a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I was going to
speaking
say, because Evander Kane plays for San Jose right now.
No, I didn't mean
FYI.
Anaheim in hockey. I meant Anaheim in baseball.
Speaking
Got
of
it,
Mighty
got it.
Ducks, Scott, now that the Don't Bothers have made it into the state playoffs, they had a little bit of internal team drama this week with Evan making a move, and then things getting a little weird. Do you think that's going to cause some friction on the team as they get into the playoffs here?
Is she hot?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's sure to be some type of consternation amongst the players on the team, but I have this sneaking suspicion that they're going to win it all.
But wait, what about the Mighty Ducks coach pulling some shenanigans and trying to get Bombay removed from coaching during the playoffs? Do you think? I mean, that's got to have some lingering effects on him, right?
Well, I mean, if he would stop fucking everybody's mom, then he wouldn't have to worry about that. So, like, if we were like, hey, MILF Hunter, you've got to get out of here. You're messing with the
Dude, MILF Hunter. Ayden, do you know what MILF Hunter is?
No, I do not.
Google
All right.
that.
On a school computer
That's
while your
dangerous.
friend's logged in, though, okay?
Okay.
Ed saying the kids are yelling and he's got to go. Thanks for chiming in, Ed. We appreciate
Thanks
it.
for joining us,
Good
man.
time, good time.
Kids.
But so seriously though, again, Scott, speaking of MILF Hunter, again, I can't get over the fact that in 56 games, Connor McDavid was on the ice for 47 goals. So sure, he might average 2 points per game, but he almost by himself gives up a goal a game. How is that considered a superstar?
Also, I want to point out, by the way, you said he was a 21 plus minus this year.
Yes.
The league lead was 30.
Yeah, but he also outpaced point scorers by about 30 points himself.
Okay, he's not a great defender. Like is Sidney Crosby not one of the most transcendent players?
I was just going to say, I mean, he's exactly in the mold of Wayne Gretzky. Wayne
So now
Gretzky
here,
didn't do
wait,
anything but
no, he didn't say Wayne Gretzky.
What is Sidney Crosby's plus minus? Is it anywhere near 21 and with the plus minus of 21? Where's that stand, Scott? Where's he at, Sidney Crosby?
Well, you can't do Sidney Crosby now. You'd have to compare Sidney Crosby's early career because Connor McDavid's on the earlier part of his career. So, I mean, comparing him to the old-ass Sidney Crosby we have now who's been injured a ton.
You snake.
Don't do that.
No. All right, so I'm not going to let him off the hook here, Scott. So you say that Connor McDavid is early in his career, right?
Yeah.
How many years has he been playing in the league?
What is this, like his 5th year? I mean, it hasn't been that long since everybody was sucking on his dick before he came in the league.
Wrong. It's his 6th year. Jesus, do you know?
Oh, damn, sorry. My bad. I was off by 1 year. Okay.
I was really I thought it was like 8, so I was really hoping for you to be
Really? I was just going to say, I'm like, I know he hasn't been in the
so
league
hold
that
on.
long.
So I've got it right here.
Tyson.
So, okay. So let's see. Sidney Crosby in his 6th year, 66 points. Oh, wait. No, I was off by 1. Sorry. 109 points, 15 plus minus.
Worse than
And
not Connor McDavid.
And 4 points.
No. And he led the league in shooting percentage. Meanwhile, Connor McDavid over here is shooting near the basement of 16.5.
Hang on.
Okay,
Drew.
so let's also look at Crosby's team in his 6th year
Right.
versus McDavid's team in his 6th year.
He's carrying them.
Yeah, but like that just shows that Sidney
Drew.
can build a franchise in
Drew,
6
can
years.
I just ask you?
What did Sidney build that franchise?
So wait. No. We
Drew,
also
wait, hang
glossed
on,
over a
Drew,
huge thing.
Drew.
Connor's only been playing against Canadians this year. I mean,
Oh,
Christ almighty.
come on, man.
That's
Oh, yeah,
basically
sorry,
like
the
playing
people
against the
who
JV
invented the
squad.
sport.
Invented
Drew.
the sport. Why
Drew.
is that why they haven't won a Stanley Cup in like, I don't know, 4 decades?
Yeah, because they won all of them at first, so they're deciding.
No,
Canadians
Montreal.
Nice, so they decided that they're going to give
all
the
of
Americans a chance
because they could talk in French on the ice and no one know what the fuck they were doing, and they were all sneaky deaky with it.
Look, I don't know how many times the people in Canada have won the cup. All I know is Scott's line from the intro when he says, "The cup's coming back to the U.S. of A, baby," and that's all I know as it relates.
And you can tag that for every year for the past few, but I can tell you right now, it's coming to Colorado. Just like I said at the beginning of the year, go back and check the tape. I said at the beginning of the year, Colorado was going to hoist the cup, and they're right on track.
Have you changed who Colorado will be going up against?
Well, yeah, because a few weeks ago I said it would be Washington, and that's not possible. Yes, I was absolutely wrong about the East.
Scott, I got to ask you another question.
Okay.
Do you feel like there's been more overtime games in the playoffs this year, and why do you think that's been the case?
No, there hasn't been more overtime games.
I mean, in the playoffs compared to last year's playoffs in the first round.
Well, last year was a pandemic fucked up season, so why would you compare it to last year? If anything, you would compare it to the year before.
Okay, fine. The comparison still holds, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more than there usually are. It seems about right on track.
Okay, Mike, next question.
I mean, overtime playoff hockey is the best, so nobody's ever complaining when it happens.
Yeah, so this really has been like, I mean, normally I start getting into playoff hockey after the first round. Like the first round, I don't really pay attention to that much. This does seem like the most exciting first round we've seen. Do you agree that this is the best set of playoff hockey we've seen in a long time, Scott?
I mean, I don't know the best. It gets elevated because, again, last year, you had the bubble and things were different, but it's exciting. I mean, I would say that the NHL is positioned in a good spot with, getting back in the mainstream media with the NBC deal. Like, this is good for them, but I don't think it's like way above and beyond any other year.
Did you see the Giants, the Jets, I'm sorry, took a trip to a hockey game recently and were in the crowd.
Yes, and I saw Zach Wilson look like a little bitch. Yes.
Defense.
Scott, do you mean look like a little bitch or just look like
is?
Yeah,
like is. I was going to say Zach Wilson is.
Kev has a hot take here, I feel like, on
in Zachary's defense.
Zachary.
Did you see him surrounded by the other potential high draft picks of the draft? This is not surprising.
Yes.
That he's surrounded by normal behavior.
Yeah.
Second off,
it was definitely on brand
before.
That's a good point.
He doesn't know what a beer is. All he knows is underthrow receivers, beat worst teams, and soaking. That's all he knows.
Whoa. Hold on. Kev.
Having a hot bomb. That's all he knows.
Kev, did you see how he threw that pass at his pro day when he was running to the one side?
Mark this down, Ayden, this timestamp. Mark that down. Kevin, all he knows is soaking. Oh, shit. That's the funniest thing ever. There was a dude that shaved his head earlier, and that was 100 times better than the guy shaving his head. Well done, Kevin.
God damn, that happened tonight, didn't it? Son of a bitch.
You had a drink.
Not that much, too. That's the problem.
Scott, any final thoughts before we get out of doing that hockey?
Nothing other than just. Yeah, I mean, just get ready for that cup to come back to Colorado where it belongs. That's all I got. I mean, it's just academic.
And then you're going on record. You went on record early that Colorado was going to win the cup. You're going on record that the Don't Bothers are going to take home the state championship.
Yeah, that's actually more of a foregone conclusion than Colorado winning it all.
Claim, my friend, bold. Listen,
now wait.
Hockey right about now, but I don't know. We're talking. This is a different level. It's state championship time, man. It's state championship.
Don't transition yet. I had one more question.
Okay, go ahead. I thought I dismounted perfectly, but go ahead.
Well, but you're about to talk about a Disney TV show, so I don't know how.
He's mixed it in throughout. What are you complaining about?
Disney Plus. Go ahead, Drew.
Whatever. I don't even want to ask it anymore. Hey, Scott. So do you think that the officiating has been different in the playoffs than it has in the regular season? And do you feel like they're just enforcing the rules that were always there, that they relaxed? Or do you think they're being tighter intentionally because it's the playoffs?
And he means specifically in the Minnesota State playoffs, not in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Scott, can I take this one?
Yeah, go ahead. This one is this is a really stupid question. Go ahead.
You're a stupid question.
So, what happens is every year, this happens every year. Coaches don't like the calls, so they complain. And then the next game in the series or the rest of the series, their team is allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. Happened in the 2019 Stanley Cup Finals. Happened in the Nashville Predators, Carolina Hurricanes series this year. Coaches just bitch and moan because they're whiny. And then the league goes, you know what? Fuck it. We don't care. Decapitate someone at center ice. We're not going to call anything.
Oh, man. League hockey, that'd be awesome.
I was just going to say, Kev's absolutely right, but that's the thing that makes playoff hockey great. In other sports, things get tighter, and you feel like there's more whistles, more calls that kind of go against what you see in the regular season. And then in playoff hockey, they're like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Y'all just go out there, beat each other's asses, and whoever's left standing wins. Like, they swallow the whistle. I love it.
I get that, Scott, because it's a 7-game series, right? So the players will sort it out on the ice. But more specifically, what do you think about things like offsides, goaltender interference, where they're making use of replay on things that feel nitty-gritty and ticky-tacky?
The first thing I do before I start every game is go to the options menu and turn off offsides. So fuck offsides. Period. I don't give a shit if we're talking regular season or fucking playoffs. Offsides has got to go. Let me throw the puck all the way across the rink, go get that bitch, and then tip it in. I don't want to hear, well, you were across the blue line and the puck was behind. No, fuck that shit. Offsides
blue line.
Go. So I'm all about offsides being ignored whenever it's possible.
Mookie, thank you for the additional questions because that was the perfect way to end doing that hockey. Scott, thank you for doing that hockey so well like you always do. Good luck to your abs the rest of the way.
But hey, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
All right, boys, I think we should we talk? Let's do basketball real quick because it's a quick thing with basketball, and then we'll get into some football stories. So real quick basketball here.
Boom shakalaka!
How the hell did LeBron not get suspended for breaking COVID protocol? Because if you don't know what happened, if you guys missed the story, LeBron went out and was partying. He was drinking. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was drinking with Drake. I'm not.
He was.
Sure. He was.
Drake Knight.
The thing. We'll do.
I would like to.
There it is.
Yeah. I would like to take this one.
Please do. Go ahead. How does LeBron not get suspended for COVID protocol, Drew?
Wait, hold on. I think you cut out a little bit there. What was his last name?
It's
West.
James.
James.
James. Yes.
Last name James, and his first name was LeBron?
Something like that. I'm not 100% sure.
Defense rests, and then play that drop one more last time.
You gotta find it again.
I don't give a damn about no damn Drake Knight.
That's literally what Nate Silver said when one of his aides was like, sir, I have to tell you about this story that's breaking. One of the players broke protocol, and he's like, what's his name?
Drew Smiley's the worst.
Yep.
Sorry.
My smile?
Ayden's like, yep.
Drew Smiley. Oh, yeah. Fuck that guy. He was a Tiger. You guys should never have paid him money.
Not only should we not have paid him money, we shouldn't have paid the money that we did. $11 million to just suck ass. Good God.
Hey, Scott.
Would you pay $11 million to suck ass? Like if someone was like, look, I'll pay you $11 million, but you gotta suck ass.
Okay, hang on. Let's make this.
I'm making $11 million.
We're going around
just to suck ass once.
We're going around the horn on this one for $11 million. Would you suck ass, Ayden?
Absolutely, without hesitation. $11 million. That says a lot.
What happens when? Okay,
I'll do whatever you want for $11 million. Let's get that clear.
Yes, sir.
This is one act, one anything. I got you $11 million.
And here's the best part: he hasn't even had to start paying back student loans either.
Not yet.
Not yet, but you're smart. You're like, fuck, they coming.
Exactly.
Drew, so you would definitely suck ass for $11 million?
Yes.
Also, by the way, I just want to point out, I didn't want to do it to you. I was gonna let it slide, but Gabe called it out. You said Nate Silver was letting LeBron skate. So the guy that runs 538.com is just like, fuck it, let LeBron go. And then
yeah, because she's probably like, why are you in my house, you NBA aide? Like, come on, man.
I don't care what LeBron does. I'm working on a model that's going to be proven wrong on election night, okay?
Ooh, that's embarrassing, JB. The Penguins are out.
Yes, sir.
Sucks, Sid.
Down goes the golden child.
Thank you, Tyson, for the update. Fuck Pittsburgh.
Thank
Fuck
you,
you, Jared.
I forgot there was hockey on.
Pittsburgh sucking ass and getting bounced. Scott, would you suck ass for $11 million?
11.7.
For less, absolutely.
How did it taste?
I mean, if there's $1 million, it tasted less than $11 million. So I can tell you that.
Kevin, would you suck ass for $11 million?
I suck ass for a motherfucking McChicken.
Yeah, buddy.
And this has been Craft Brewed Sports. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Good Lord, how do you recover from that? Wait, hang on. No, I've got further questions.
Our shows next week are going to be trash.
Like, any ass?
Oh, wait.
Or is it a specific chicken? Like, is there? I mean, don't get me wrong. McChickens are delicious, but is there like a certain level that you're like, no, that's not worth the McChicken?
Well,
what if they were diarrheaing Indian food?
Nate Silver's ass after Indian food diarrhea.
After he had a bunch of red curry.
That's like the minimum. Like if I was seeing a girl and she's like, "You want to try this?" I'm like, "Get me a McChicken first, then we'll talk."
I mean, I appreciate that. You got standards. Yeah. I mean,
I am a commodity.
You are a prize. You deserve to be wooed, sir. Let me just tell you that.
All it takes is a McChicken.
Man, I can't wait till we tweet at each other later tonight, and it's just going to be brilliant. It's just going to be gifts, but it's going to be good as always.
Mookie, can we not talk about tweeting at each other while I'm talking about sucking ass for a McChicken?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Poor
My bad,
timing.
bro. My bad.
Right. Greg wants to know: Would you suck LeBron's ass after eating a Blaze pizza for a McChicken?
For a McChicken.
For a McChicken.
Or is that for the $11 million?
Is this before or after a game?
This is after a game. So you got dirty, stinky Grundle.
However much money he makes, however much money, like take his contract, divide it by seconds. However much money he would have made for however long it took me to do that, then I'll do it.
How do you know when you're done eating ass?
Not for a McChicken. You would do it for whatever LeBron. Okay, well, now we got to do some math. Ayden, can you jump on that? Find out how much money LeBron makes per second, and we will find out just how many seconds Kevin would suck LeBron's ass after a game.
Eat his ass. Eat his ass. That's different. Also,
right,
Ayden, do you still have to get a graphing calculator? Do you still have to buy a TI-86 shit?
We're at TI-87 now.
Ooh, you fancy.
Guys, I'm at a loss. Christoph just said, please don't post this head shave on the internet.
No. It's a little late for that.
It was happening live on the internet, Christoph.
Oops.
Did we just
all right.
fired? Okay, Ayden's got the answer. How much money does LeBron make per second in a year?
$162 per second played. I don't know per year, but per second played, he makes $162.
But see, that's only NBA cash.
That is fucking criminal.
That's only NBA cash. That's not, Nike, Space Jam. Actually, hold on a minute. That just reminds me. Fuck Space Jam, first of all. Did we talk about that? Definitely not. I'll talk about it now.
No, we're saving that, Drew. We're saving that. Where did you missed the total conversation about let's save Space Jam for when it's just baseball and there's nothing else to talk about and we can talk about Space Jam.
Yeah, so we're talking about Space Jam in July.
But I was going to talk about the Space Jam website.
Nobody cares. Anyway.
So I should talk about it now.
However much he makes in a day.
In a day. Okay. Yes. In a day, that's how much. Okay.
$107,452.
You did the math on it. That's how much it would cost to suck LeBron's ass after a game.
Eat his ass. God damn it, Mike. Get it right.
Hey,
pay the price.
Like
the
a cupcake.
DMs are open.
Like a cupcake. Ayden dropped in with like a cupcake.
That's solid, bro. That's solid.
Look at how proud of himself he is. He's so proud of that one.
He should be part of that one. That's good.
But he should be.
Yeah, give me more screen time.
Of all the things that you should eat somebody's ass like, you're like a cupcake.
Of course.
Give me more screen time.
It's got gold, man. You need to respect it.
It's like, you motherfuckers showed a guy in Germany for less. Give me screen time. I just hit you with that cupcake golden.
All right, let's. We're running low on time. Let's do some quick football talk here as soon as I can find the drop word. There it is. Going with Scott's new shirt. Here we go.
By the way, you can't reference the shirt and then,
No, I was waiting for you to show it off.
Yeah,
the Niners 8-bit helmet shirt. It's a beautiful piece of work right there. I'm very jealous of that. I don't C4concepts.com. I got to shout them out because they were amazing with their customer service. And they're not even a sponsor. Like that's
they are not.
Fantastic.
Why do you always have to use the customer service? Can't you just order things online like a normal person?
I did, but then I fucked something up and I had to reach out.
Oh, like
to
you didn't give them your house number and then just shit went everywhere.
All right, let's go ahead and mute Mookie.
Mookie, let the dogs out. There's the answer.
You kick him in the head and you kick him in the head and they still do it. And I can't.
Chill out, Mike.
Well, now, first of all, let me just make it clear. I don't kick any of my dogs in the head. That is not what we're about. But we are about Caesar Milan training.
Chill out, bad news kennels.
No comment. Scott, would you buy one of those helmets, though? Like, how dope would it look if the NFL made your T-shirt into the actual helmet design?
Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic.
Like with the paint?
I would absolutely rock or pay for an 8-bit helmet. Yeah.
Or even like a uniform. They could do the unis like that, but keep the helmets, the same way they are, looking ugly as hell, like the Bengals Color Rush ones.
I let that linger just so you're
What am I going to say? It's 100% true. That's disgusting color rush helmets because the NFL has stupid rules and they should be white helmets with the white jersey and white pants or change the uniform to match the orange fucking helmet. Listen,
but Scott, hey, now, Mike, that I got you all fired up. How did you feel about OTAs this week?
Baby.
How did you feel about those? Look how busy perked up like that. Look at him. Look like a little kid.
Week 7. You said week 7 Joe Burrow would be back. So we got 6 weeks of no Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow already taking snaps and throwing in OTAs. Joe Burrow is going to be back week 1, baby. Keenan Singleton, a friend of the show. He knows Scott. He tweeted out the only thing
works with Scott.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to throw it out there, but he said the only thing gingerly about Joe Burrow at OTAs was his hair. And I kind of took a little bit of a for that, but I'm glad to see it. That's great. Great to see.
Guys, the quarterback with the lowest deep ball accuracy in the league last season is coming back. Let's go.
Oh, that's a sick burn, man. He ain't got shit to say either. Look at him. He's not frozen. He's just froze.
You can see him blink.
Yeah.
But we got linemen now to protect Joe Burrow. So
what linemen?
Some deep ball accuracy. We got a 2nd-round pick. We got a new O-line coach. It's going down, baby. Listen, the AFC North should be very scared. By the way, how crazy is it that in the AFC North, the one team where the question mark is the quarterback is Pittsburgh? How bizarre is that? This is a weird world that we're living in, that Pittsburgh is the team that it's like, what's their quarterback situation going to look like? Because it's like Ben Roethlisberger, who's old as shit, and Mason Rudolph. Well, like the Bengals have their quarterback of the future, the Browns have their quarterback of the future, the Ravens have their quarterback of the future. Like Pittsburgh is the only question mark at this point. That's kind of crazy to me. Scott,
yeah, they always seem to make the playoffs while the Bengals don't. So,
oof.
Ayden with the oof. You had Mookie with the alley and Ayden with the oof.
Scott, where do you want to go in this football talk, man? You want to talk some Cowboys stuff here? What do you want to do?
I absolutely do. Dear God, it's as if the Cowboys want to give me news. For the love of God. So Cowboys fans spend their entire time that Tony Romo was there bitching about how he couldn't win the big games and how they got to get out of there. And then the NFL goes and does this whole fucking number change shit for like no real reason. Jersey sales is actually the real reason, but they won't tell you that. So fast forward to Jalen Smith, he of Notre Dame fame and blowing up his knee against Ohio State.
Talk about that cheap shot.
Yep.
And
shot block.
My man Jalen Smith decided this week that he was going to change to number 9, and Cowboys Nation is losing their collective shit because that is the number that their once beloved Tony Romo wore. I love the fact that they're upset now that the guy that they tried to run out of town for the longest time because he couldn't win the big game. There's now a linebacker who I saw a fan say, if somebody was going to change to the number 9, at least let it be somebody good.
Oh my God. Are you
how
serious?
Many fucking that was like, how many players on the Cowboys fit that profile? Like, I actually thought that Jalen Smith was having a pretty good career, all things considered, with how his knee looked. Like, I didn't think that they would take one of their own to task over switching a number that somebody who they were perpetually disappointed by. It's
amazing the joy, like the change in Cowboys fans since Tony Romo left, because you're right. They hated him when he was there. They pointed to him fumbling that field goal snap, and they were always like, this guy's trash. I hate this guy. But then as soon as he became the announcer that everybody loved, they're like, Romo's the greatest thing ever. Cowboys play. And it's all because he could fucking pick out what play the Browns are going to run on 3rd and short. It's like they're going to run it here. No shit, Romo. Everybody knows they're going to run it here, you goddamn.
If only he could have called out plays that good during his career.
So Mike, I love that you called out that drop snap on the field goal, because I remember so vividly when I was watching that happen live. And like, again, I didn't know anything about Tony Romo really heading into that game because like he was still just kind of like that backup that was kind of getting the Cowboys there. And then he dropped that snap and got tackled by the Seahawks and just, God, looked like a chump. And I was like, man, that really sucks that that's how that dude's NFL career is going to end. And like, he's going to have to live with all this pain. Little did I know what Cowboy Nation had in store for him for like, I don't know, 8 years after that of just hating on the dude for still being a solid, I would say, we'll call it top 3rd of the NFL quarterback. I mean, the guy was solid. Like he wasn't a scrub.
What's going to be more defining in a career moment? Romo's fumble on the field goal or Mark Sanchez's butt fumble?
Butt fumble.
Butt fumble.
Butt fumble. Yeah.
Like, as much as I enjoy the fact that Tony Romo bobbled that thing, it also came against Seattle, so it's like bittersweet. It's like, oh, Seattle wins, but the Cowboys lose. Yay!
But there was also like something on the line.
Well, but I also find it funny that they're revering the number 9 now and saying it should be retired. They treat those dumbasses treat the number 88 like it's special, and they give it to the wide receiver who comes in with the 1st round pedigree and blah blah blah, and then most of those guys end up traded. Nobody's been clamoring for fucking number 9 in Dallas, and now all of a sudden Cowboys fans are like, oh, this can't happen. We love Tony so much. He's the greatest thing we've ever had. I'm like, what? Where were you when he was throwing all those interceptions to end games?
In Cowboys fans' defense, though, before that,
no good sentence starts off that way. No.
Before Romo, their best quarterback the last 30 years.
You should have said, to be fair.
True. Troy Aikman was their best quarterback prior to Romo. That's a fair point.
But Troy Aikman's not good.
Troy Aikman is perpetually overrated.
He's not bad, but he's not a Hall of Famer. I could have won 3 Super Bowls with throwing it to Michael Irvin and handing it off to Emmitt Smith.
Would you?
Now hold on a minute though, Kev, because like you had to know is
that line.
Am I handing it off to Emmett this play or am I throwing it to Michael this play? And like that's a lot. That's a lot to keep straight. Those two options.
I'm very smart. I think I can keep it straight. I've gotten a 50 on the Wonderlic. I'll have you know.
Well,
that's impressive.
And while that may be an impressive stat, I'm going to correct you because the best quarterback that the Dallas Cowboys have had in the last 30 years has got to be Quincy Carter. He was absolutely my favorite quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys for all that time.
Yep, that's the
I agree.
Quincy motherfucking Carter is better than Troy Aikman.
Was he your fantasy quarterback during his tenure there? Because he was mine.
Dear God, no.
You.
I refuse to draft Cowboys on any of my teams ever. Quincy Carter was the best Cowboys quarterback because he was complete shit. Like that's another thing. Like Garrett Gilbert is in the running for the greatest Cowboys quarterback over that time. Drew Lock, he's in there. Or Drew Henson. What was that asshole that played for Michigan State?
All of them.
Tried
to
play baseball for the Yankees and then went back to playing. Yeah. Like these are the guys
also,
that I
asshole
revere
played at
as
U
the
of M,
Cowboys quarterbacks. Yeah.
Right,
and Troy Aikman was number 8, not number 9. So, yeah.
Right. Did anybody say Troy Aikman?
No, I thought Kev was trying to say that they should retire number 9 because of Troy Aikman, not because of Tony Romo.
I'm just saying I get why they're defending Romo so much because otherwise they have Troy Aikman.
Gotcha.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
He's their best shitty alternative. I get it.
Right.
That's fair.
Listen, we're running out of time, so we got to go through the beers that we're drinking tonight. Let's go around the horn. We were rating our beers this week on the Eminem Show scale from drips all the way up to Till I Collapse. So, Scott, what were you drinking and rated on the Eminem Show scale?
It's Groundhog Day again. I was drinking MadTree Rubus Cacao, and on the scale, it's just like it was last week. Amazing. I'm not going to put it at the top of the scale because that's doing a little injustice. And Till I Collapse is so revered by me that I won't do that. But I will go the Real Slim Shady. That's what I'm going to go with for this beer. That's the second best track on that album. Not Square Dance, so we're going second best.
Scott, I tried to help you before.
I know, and I went with Marshall Mathers LP because I wanted to bring back and I wanted to bring up that I told you guys before the start of the show that I said Without Me was the one that I flawlessly rapped. It turned out that I actually rapped the Real Slim Shady completely perfect. So
that's still impressive.
Full circle. I know, but again, it's a completely different. It's a completely different album, and I'm old. And I'm showing my age, but not remembering where things go. So,
Scott,
Without Me is where I'm actually ranking this beer. So, second best track on.
How many small humans do you have to keep alive and keep from killing because they're just on your last nerve?
3 too many.
Exactly. You have a pass, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up, man. It's okay. It's okay, dude.
Drew, what were you drinking rated on the Eminem Show scale?
So I started off with the Melvin Brewing Islands in the Dream. Very solid brew. I mean, honestly, I came back around to it. I started off with Say What You Say. I'm going to come back and go, what did I just, shit. Now I lost it. God damn it. I had it picked out and like, what was the one they used to play on the fucking radio all the goddamn time? Clean Out My Closet.
Okay. All right. Good.
Clean Out My Closet. A very solid one. Great track. You could listen to it almost any time. Like solid lyrics, but not too complex that you couldn't try to pretend to rap along to the radio and seem cool in front of your friends. And then I shifted over to Water Taxi, which honestly, man, these things keep showing up in my fridge and I don't know where they're coming from, but I'm not mad about it. It's a triple Indiana Pale Ale.
Indiana Pale Ale? It's from the heartland of America. It's one of those Indiana Pale Ales.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is an Indiana Pale Ale. And I was going to say it's a say goodbye to Hollywood because without the intro and then the outro of the song, it just doesn't hit as strong. And this beer is made by the first impression you have when you take a sip and then the back end finish. And without that, it's just kind of yet another hazy triple IPA.
Fair enough. Ayden, what were you drinking tonight? Rated on?
Oh, Dubco. Sorry, my bad. Destination Unknown is the brewery.
God, I love Dubco.
Right?
All right. I was drinking Ukiyo from 3 Taverns. It was pretty solid, but not going to lie, when I chugged it, it hurt me a little bit.
But you power through, man.
I did power through it. I don't know if you noticed, but there was like 30-minute period afterwards that I didn't talk. I was struggling through something.
I did see you leave the
I didn't
screen
realize
for a minute.
you
I was a little
chugged. I
worried.
thought you chugged like a Bud Light.
There was just so much air in my chest. I was dying a little bit, but I'll on the scale, I'll say it was Sing for the Moment because it's still pretty solid song overall and a solid beer. So that's what I'll go with.
Good choice. Kevin, you were drinking some rum over there. How about on the Eminem Show scale? No, you weren't drinking rum. Ed was drinking rum. You were drinking Jim Beam. Sorry.
Kevin, did you forget you were on a podcast?
No,
Let's be honest,
letting
man.
us do our thing. He's muted. He doesn't even realize he's muted, but he was letting us do our thing because this was, part of the show, and he wasn't here at the beginning. But your look.
My internet was also freaking out.
Oh, nice.
So it was very robotic-y and getting very loud, so I muted my mic so it did not interrupt you guys. Sorry, Mookie, for being considerate. I'll never do it again. Fuck you.
Well, good. You finally understand how this show works.
Kev, you want to rate your Jim Beam on the Eminem Show scale?
Jim Beam, it's good in a pinch. It's a lot of people's first bourbon they ever drank. So I'm going to go Infinite. The entire first studio album.
Whoa!
It's not great. A lot of people don't like it, but it's a lot of people's first venture into bourbon.
That's
so
solid.
That's good. That was solid.
I do want to ask Kev, have you ever done the Jim Beam Dr. Pepper cocktail?
I have not. No, have I? I don't. I might have.
I'd highly recommend it. And listen, do you have a pen and paper nearby? Because it's a really hard recipe to remember.
Hang on 1 second. Don't talk. Hang on.
I won't. This will never. Because if you don't have a pen and paper, there's never going to be a way to find this recipe again. It's not going to be recorded or anything. Okay, so what you do? Step 1, get a solo cup. Step 2, 4-finger pour a Jim Beam. Step 3,
throw it in the trash.
Dr. Pepper to the top of the lid. What's that? Step 3. Step 4, lime garnish to taste.
Step 5, learn how to count.
Hey, listen, dude. Listen, I went to public school. It's not my fault.
Kevin, here's also the correct way to do it. Drink the Jim Beam, forget the Dr. Pepper. That's the correct way to do it.
There it is.
No, Mike. Because if you just go Jim Beam straight, as
side.
sweet and delicious as it is, your body will eventually kind of balk to it. That's why you need the Dr. Pepper to just power it down like a freaking milkshake.
Nah, you got to get your liver nice and black and hard. And the way to do that is to just chug Jim Beam straight from the bottle.
I got something nice and black and hard for you.
Walk off. Walk off. Oh,
we've had all-time moments on this show tonight. I'm going to go ahead and add to the list.
I was drinking Omen by Progression Brewing in Northampton, Massachusetts. Delicious. I would probably rate this one, since it's underrated. It's 3.99 caps on Untapped. I would give it a
swear to you, some bitch.
I would give it
He's going to do
it. So I would put this one as White America because that's a song that I feel is solid on that album, but is very underrated. So that just like this beer, very underrated. Wow.
I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! Been waiting to say that the whole show.
Why?
Because it's just one of the funny moments on that album.
No, but why were you waiting to say it?
Oh, I mean, I wanted to get back around to where we were talking about Eminem, so it would have been really random if I shouted that out while Christoph was shaving his head. If I just said that, you'd be like,
we needed some filler during that time. You should have just sprinkled in Eminem during that time because Christoph, I don't know what was happening. He couldn't hear us. I don't know.
Dude, how much you want to bet he got caught because she came and found the hair clippings on the floor?
Yeah,
That's why he
I
doesn't want it
feel
on the
very bad that Christoph asked us not to put this on the internet as he was watching it on the internet. I'm very concerned.
You always
Do you
got
think
a
we
police
just get
for
shut
brass,
down
man.
in Germany?
I think we're not allowed in Germany now. Whatever time.
Wait, like physically though, because like
Well,
that
hey,
would kill me.
official. He's gonna block us from.
But hold on, if we're no longer allowed in Germany, we'll just move on into Poland.
Woo, baby!
We know how the Germans like moving on into Poland.
We'll take everyone.
Wait, no, Scott,
I've
that's
been
a bad
waiting
idea.
all the show to make a World War II reference. I'm done.
Scott, that's a bad idea.
Why?
It's only a matter of time before they try to take it back.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but I just want to.
Because then you get like automatic entry in. It's all good, man.
I don't want to do this show on two.
Everybody,
I don't want to do this show on two fronts.
Hey-o.
I was very disappointed when he was shaving his head. He did not play 99 Luftballons by Nena. Not copyright laws. He should have just done it.
That'd been bad.
This has been a show. Thank you to those of you.
This is what happens when you leave, Mike, you motherfucker.
I appreciate it. I feel like the drunk line was a success. I think we need to bring it back again. Maybe next week. Maybe we'll do the drunk line next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we have time.
Wait, we did a drunk line tonight?
Be sure to help us out. Share out the show. Let your friends know that this is what we do. We have German guys come on and shave their head in the middle of the show. Tune in. You never know what's going to happen. Be sure
Mike.
to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcasts. Hit up all the Belly Up Sports podcasts. Korner Booth Podcast, our boy Kev here. Shout out to Ed for hanging out on the stream for a little bit. Pardon my punctuation. Follow us at Craft Bee Sports on Twitter and Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube. All that good shit. We will see you guys next week. Cheers, everybody.
Hey, Kev, thank you for your service.
You hast me.
You're welcome.
I don't know what the fuck that was.